We are ecstatic to have an opportunity this afternoon to meet with you just for a few minutes. As you all are aware, I am your proud principal, Miss Allen, and I am so elated that you all have followed through with checking your email, checking your LMS, and you have joined the session on today. The purpose of this session is, since we've reached the halfway point, we wanted to provide you a few updates and some reminders that will help you as you continue to matriculate through the first semester of your senior year. Before I get started with the reminders, I do want to just take a moment to share with you our theme for this year that I shared with our teachers, and that theme is keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. A quote that inspired that theme: if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. I realize that you did not know several years ago, especially when you came in as a ninth grader, that we would be dealing with a pandemic and that you would be starting your senior year remotely. But I am very proud of the flexibility that you all have exhibited and the patience with the technology issues that you may have encountered this year. We're going to keep moving forward in remote learning. We're going to keep moving forward this year. We want you all to continue to work with us as we make this the best learning experience possible for you. I do want to talk about a little bit about expectations. You all have been privy to hear Ms. Allen's 4 A's for the last 3 years. I'm not going to go over that today. We'll have another time that I can remind you about the 4 A's. But I just want to take a few minutes to talk about some expectations. Number one, today all progress reports were posted in Parent Portal and in PowerSchool, so you should have had the opportunity to check your grades. And if you are not passing all of your classes, then we've got a major problem, because I need each and every senior, each person that is on that senior list that your counselors have for this year, I need you to pass each one of your classes so that I can shake your hand at the end of the year as you walk across that stage and you can be pronounced a graduate. So if you have a grade that is less than a 60, then I need you to turn that around immediately. Grades count in remote learning, and you all are seniors, so you understand that your grade determines if you get the credit for the course. And if you don't pass the course, you don't get the credit, and then you don't have enough credits to move forward. So since you've made it to your senior year, remember you need 28 credits in order to graduate. And so we are here to support you in that. If you need help, I need you to reach out to your teachers, because they are here doing what they can do in order to support you. Secondly, attendance. I appreciate you being on this call today and this session today, and I appreciate those of you who are on time for your Zoom classes. The expectation, you all, is to be in your class every day on time, to be engaged in your Zoom sessions. We are operating right now under remote learning, and so your classes are through Zoom. Those that your face-to-face time is virtual time through Zoom. I need you to be there. If you happen to be working with a packet, I need you to make sure that your packets are returned every Thursday. The pickup time and the drop-off time is the same every week from 11 to 6. And so I need you to make sure that that work is turned in so your teachers can give you feedback. And then emails. In remote learning, the only way that we can communicate with you right now is basically through email and posting information on our website and social media pages. So I need you to not only check your email, but also respond to it. Wednesdays is a school day. It is called remote learning. That day was built into the schedule for a couple of reasons. One of them is to give you an opportunity to catch up on work if need be, to give you some time to review what the teacher is asking you to do, and also to complete some assignments on Wednesday after you've had instruction on Monday and Tuesday. Attendance is taken every day, including Wednesday, so you must complete the question of the day and have it submitted on time in order to be counted present. So make sure that you're doing that. And the last thing that I want to share with you is on Monday night, the school board of Granville County Public Schools voted that we will be able to transition into Plan B on October the 12th. What does that mean? If your parent signed you up for Plan B on the SAFE survey that was sent out in the summer, then you will be able to transition back to school under Plan B reentry, and more information will be coming. If your parent signed you up for virtual, then you will remain a virtual student from now through the end of the semester. So please make sure that if you have questions that you reach out to us, and we will be able to get you some answers to those questions. I am very proud of you seniors. Congratulations on making it to this point your senior year. Know that I am here to help you in any way that I can. Please make sure that you're doing your part, that you are being productive in remote learning. I need you to make sure that you're being productive in remote learning. All right, I'm going to now call up Mrs. Hellner, who will talk to you about academics and testing.
So most of you know me, I hope, and you know that I handle sort of curriculum and instruction. So I'm going to talk to you briefly about academics and testing. If we can go to the slide that's got academics and testing, I'd just like them to see that. The big thing is to make sure that you are on track to graduate. So you need to take a look and make sure that you are enrolled in the classes that you need, that you are passing the classes that you need, and that you are on track to graduate. It's important for you to keep up with your work. Yes, as Ms. Allen said, remote learning counts. So you need to make sure that you do the work, and reach out to your teachers if you're having difficulty in a class, or you're struggling with remote learning and you just need to know, how do I navigate your learning management system? How do I turn in work? If something's not working, you've got to reach out. There's a couple of ways you can do that. Through email. Many of your teachers have a Google Voice, so they're able to accept phone calls on that. Sometimes text messages, you can call the school. There's a lot of ways to reach out. If it is a packet, we would prefer that you don't wait a week and write a note to a teacher when you return your packet the following Thursday and say, I don't understand. Please call up here and speak to your teacher on the phone, because if you wait until you turn the packet in and you write a note, it's going to be 2 weeks before they get back to you, and they've already kind of moved on. And I don't want you to get really far behind. We're here to help, but you have to reach out a little bit and kind of take responsibility for that. With regard to testing, yes, we will have final exams. They are in December. They are the last 5 days of the semester. December 16th through, I think, the 21st, which means they go all the way into the week of Christmas. So we have testing on the Monday and Tuesday before Christmas. As you know, we need you to be here. Final exams count for 20% of your final grade. You need to be here. WorkKeys testing, for those of you who are CTE concentrators, if you're not sure, if you have taken a level 1 and a level 2 of anything in career and technical education, so for example, you took Animal Science 1 and you took Animal Science 2, you are a concentrator. And as such, you have the opportunity to take the WorkKeys test. It is one of the only tests that you can walk out of here with and go to a job and say, these are the skills that I have that are career readiness skills. In other words, I can do this. And employers are looking for it. As a matter of fact, we've had students who have graduated previously who have called up here and said, oh, I didn't keep my WorkKeys scores and my employer's asking for it. It can help you get a job, it can help you keep a job, and it can help you get more money at a job. So it's important. Many of you will be CTE concentrators. As of right now, we are planning on testing in November for some of you, and some of you will test in March. Those people who are testing in November will be notified very shortly that you are testing in November, and everyone else will be notified in January if you are testing in March. I think that's it. Next, I think up is Mr. Waddy.
Yes. All right, seniors. One of my favorite classes, the seniors, because you're almost there. I want you to say that to yourself very often. When times get hard sometimes, especially during this trying time that we're in, say, almost there. I'm almost there. Okay, with that being said, by you being almost there, we're going to try to bring you on homes so you can shake Miss Allen's hand in January. Hopefully the COVID stuff will be over and you'll be able to shake her hand, but we'll see. With that being said, you see on the slide there, Zoom meetings. Attendance is mandatory. And it seems like, especially some of you seniors been like, I don't feel like it today and all that. No, it's mandatory. You need to be there in class. This is not like the spring. These grades count. These grades count, and especially for you guys, it counts for you. I mean, I know some of you going to college, it counts for you. Be attentive. Please be attentive. Don't just turn the Zoom call on and then just have your thing sitting there. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. Okay? With that being said, let's participate. Participation and engagement. The teachers are trying very hard, and they're doing a great job in organizing and coming up with class management skills here to try to get you guys to participate and engage. Some of you just being like, nothing, okay? Emails is very important, okay? That's the best way, and the quickest way we can communicate with you is email. So we need you to check your emails at least 4 times a day. If you got 4 classes, check them either before or after every class, okay? Some of you don't have 4, but we know you have some classes. Check your emails. And in that, some things you have to reply to. Reply to the emails. I know we've had a couple of instances. I called some students or whatever. I said, hey, didn't you get the email from the counselors? Didn't you get the email from such and such? Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, well, why didn't you reply to it? Let's reply to the email. A lot of things have changed this year because of the situation that the world is in, not just North Carolina, but the world is in, okay? Mr. Water got a beard. Okay, look, things are changing, all right? Well, but I'm rocking it, though. I'm rocking it, all right? So let's continue to be attentive, let's participate, let's carry this on home. You remember now, you're almost there. You are almost there. Next up, Coach Noel.
Yeah. Good afternoon, class of 2021. Welcome you to a new school year. Hope everything is going well. A lot of changes with athletics and the sports calendar this year, and most of you may be aware, but listed is the sports schedule for this year. We're going to start off with cross country and volleyball, starting practice on November 4th. Basketball will start on December 7th. Men's soccer will start on January 11th. Football will start February 8th. And then golf, tennis, girls soccer, and softball all plan to start March 1st. And then we'll finish up this year with baseball, women's tennis, track and field, and wrestling. And right now we're still on hold on these workouts for the upcoming sports. But just make sure you pay attention to the calls you get at home, as well as checking the school website for updates on that. We'll be making plans to start some workouts for cross country and volleyball first, as they are the sports that will happen first. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I believe my email may be listed on this. If not, it's on as well as other coaches here. If you have, Coach Breaker has a volleyball interest survey, as well as Coach Gibbons' email is listed. My email is listed at the bottom of this. So if you have any questions, reach out to me or any of the other coaches about any of this stuff, and we'll be happy to answer those questions.
School counselors.
All right, guys. So my name is Miss Bierman, and as you guys know, I'm one of the school counselors. This year, we're doing things a little bit different. I'm going to have a caseload of students whose last names are A through K. Ms. Breaker is going to have students with last names L through Z. You will still see Mr. Harris around campus some. He is serving as our intervention counselor this year. And we have a new college advisor. I know many of you knew Mr. Fields and were close with Mr. Fields, but the college advisors are only allowed to stay 2 years. So we have a brand new college advisor, Mr. Brown, who just graduated from UNC Chapel Hill. You will see his contact information at the bottom. So if any of you, as you're going throughout the year, you have questions about college applications, you want someone to read your essay, you have questions about FAFSA, RDS, any of those kinds of things, That is the kinds of things that Mr. Brown is here to help you with. Mr. Brown, do you want to talk about the college rep visits?
Yeah, that's fine. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks, Ms. Bierman, for the introduction. Like I said, my name is Mr. Brown. I'll be serving as the college advisor. So here we have a couple of college visits. So we're trying to have them at least one college visit each week, so you guys can get accustomed to looking at colleges and seeing what options are out there. So in the next coming week, we have Pfeiffer University and Johnson & Wales, both having rep visits. Both of these will have links to sign up for them. And we have a couple more coming in September and then more following in October. But I'm gonna send an email out to all the seniors with the links to sign up and the links for the Zooms when they are made available. So yeah, we're trying to have them typically on Wednesdays in order to get used to having a known day for college visits. So yeah, otherwise, there are other upcoming events. I think on the next slide it talks about RDS, and which will be next week from the 21st to 25th, 4 to 6 p.m. So it's a great time to get started before free college application week. So feel free to join in one of those sessions. You don't have to stay the whole time. If you're getting started, or if you just need a little bit of help with a couple questions, that's fine. And we'll have other ones such as the financial aid workshop, the scholarship search, and then college essays, working on that. And so I'm free to help when you need help with any of those things. You can shoot me an email. My contact information is on the screen, I believe. And yeah. That's it. Cool.
Thank you.
You can also get you can also get in touch with your counselor, and we can hook you up with Mr. Brown as well.
You want me to take this one?
Sure.
Okay, so who would have thought 4 years ago your freshman counselor would now be your senior counselor? Ha! You thought you got rid of me. I'm
Funny
back.
old world.
You guys know the deal. You need 28 credits to graduate. Whether you're graduating in January or June, you need 28. And so you need to do that. Make sure you get at least a 60, but I know you guys can do better than the 60. So give it your best. You know, you need 4 English, math, history, and 3 science, 1 PE, and 12 electives. I know that because this is kind of a tricky time, some of you have been thinking about graduating early. And so those of you who have already decided, that's great. If you still aren't sure, we can definitely, see if it's a possibility for you. It just really depends on what you've already achieved so far and what you're taking this semester. So that brings us to senior meetings. It's like pulling teeth getting you guys to come to your senior meetings or plan or schedule your senior meeting. So you have a choice. We're giving you some autonomy here. Either one, and you'll see the contact information on the last slide when we get to it, but either set an appointment for your for a time that works best for you, or respond, like Mr. Waddy said, to the email if you're sent a scheduled time. If that time doesn't work and you're like, hey, Ms. Breaker, I can't come, I have to work, at that time, respond, let us know. Don't let us just, sit and wait for you, especially if you schedule an appointment. If you schedule an appointment, please show up. It's like an interview. You have a job interview, you have an interview for a college admission, show up. Don't leave the person waiting. Senior parent night, there was a Connect 5 call that went home last night, letting you guys know that senior parent night or senior family night is next Tuesday at 6. If you plan to join us, please make sure that you go to your senior haiku page and click on the link. It's under announcements and you will see it. It says senior family night. If you plan to attend, click here, click there, okay? Staying in communication with us. So here's all of our contact. If you are not on the Remind, if you're not in the Remind group, please make sure you join based off of your last name. A through K, you're senior A-K, last name's L through Z, you are senior L-Z. There are the appointment links for all of us, for Ms. Bierman, Mr. Brown, and myself. There's the link to the senior class page. Ms. Allen, can you click on that link for me, please?
Absolutely.
Oh, did I link it? Huh? Maybe I didn't link it. That's so funny. I did link it. But you guys know where to find it. I probably forgot to link it. Oh, you know why you can't go to it? Because you're not in presentation mode.
Okay, well, let's see if I
Let's
can.
see.
What about now?
Try and click on it now. Yeah, there it is. Hey, yeah.
All right, if you keep talking, I have the link in another place.
Okay. All right, so
Okay.
there are some important pages on the senior class page. One of the first is to make sure that you pay attention to the senior forms. The scholarship bulletin is on there if you're planning to go to college. There's information about College Application Week. There's also transcript requests and recommendation letters requests. So this is important. If you need your transcript sent to a school, we're doing things a little bit differently because we got to keep track of everywhere we send your transcript. You need to do the request form. Every time you need your transcript sent to somewhere, whether it's for a scholarship or whether it's for a college, you need to do that transcript request form. Make sure that you fill it out completely and correctly. If it's going to a college recruiter, put the name of the school that it's going to, not Granville Central. If it's going for college admission, so if there's a sports recruiter looking, a college team that want your transcript, please put the name of that particular school. We will forward it to your coach, but just make sure you put it to that particular school. If it's for a college, make sure you include the college's address. Recommendation letters. You want a recommendation letter, 2 things need to happen. 1, you need to do a brag sheet. There's a link for that under senior forms, and you need to do that request form, a recommendation request form, and you need to do that within 2 weeks. So don't ask us for a recommendation letter the day before you need it or the week that you need it, because we honestly won't be able to get it for you. We'd love to, but we wouldn't be able to. It would be really impossible to truly give you an effective recommendation letter that would serve you well. So please make sure that you are following those procedures for that. Ms. Bierman, did I miss anything?
I can't think of anything that, that we talked about prior that we haven't gone over. I just wanted to make sure everybody's clear about College Application Week, which was originally going to be October 19th through 23rd, but now they've extended it for a second week. So it's going to be all the way till October 30th. You can find all the information about that on CFNC. And I strongly encourage all of you guys to have a CFNC account if you don't already. CFNC is a fabulous website. They've redone everything this year. It's super accessible. You can take all kinds of interest inventories. It's got things that give you advice about what to major in college, how to go about the financial aid process, just anything you could possibly need about college information is on there. But just so you guys have an idea, College Application Week is when colleges throughout North Carolina waive their application fee. So it is not unusual for students to apply to 6, 7 colleges during that week, and that's all free. Now, a lot of the more higher level colleges do not waive their fee, but many, many schools do. You can find that list on CFNC. And I also wanted to mention, Ms. Breaker and I have been through the transcripts to make sure that you guys are signed up for all the classes that you need, so that when you get to, most of you June, a few of you might be graduating in December, but that, you have taken everything you need to graduate. But please, if you have any questions about, am I in the right math class? Do I need a foreign language? Any of those kinds of questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us and ask us for specifics.
And then one last point is with your communication with us, if you need to email us with questions or anything like that, please let's talk about email etiquette very quickly. One, do not put the whole entire message in the subject line, okay? If you are applying for a job, the last thing you want to do is put the whole, hi, I'm going to apply for this job in the subject line. I promise you they won't hire you. You have to make sure that you understand email etiquette. You also want to make sure that you're greeting the person. Hello, Ms. Breaker, comma, next line. I need a copy of, or can you help me with? That's how you want to, and then you want to close it out. Thanks, thank you, talk to you soon, something pleasant, and then sign your name. If you call us, please leave a name and a phone number. I would love to think that I know all your voices, but you know, I'm a little old now. So I am, I'm not gonna tell you how old I am, but I'm old, y'all. And so she's older, so we're some old ladies now. But seriously, we don't know who to call back or how to help you if you don't leave us a phone number or a name, okay? And then, let's see, I think that's it. But Ms. Allen, if you click on announcements on the senior page,
Okay.
you will see the link here where I was talking about for the senior family night. So if you click on that.
My computer is moving very slow, so I apologize.
You'll see that there are some links for virtual college visits, but there's that link right there I was telling you about senior family night. Please click on that. And once you click on that, we're doing senior family night a little bit different this year. We're providing you an opportunity to attend a session based off of what your post-high school plans are. So if you plan to go into the military, then we'll have a session about military for you. If you plan to go straight into the workforce, we'll have a session on workforce and you know how to best maneuver that pathway. If you plan to go to college, we'll have some college reps available for you. So please make sure that you complete that. You will not be able to attend senior family night without completing that form, because only those who complete that form will actually get the Zoom link. So if you share the Zoom link with your friend after I've sent it to you, I will know because that person won't be on the list. Okay? Okay. I love y'all. I'm so happy to be your counselor this year. At least L through G. Sorry, 8 through K.
All right. If I can interject and add on with the counselors, seniors, the administration is personally involved, especially with you guys, because this is our last year with you, and we want to see you move on to bigger and better things, okay? And I personally take a personal interest in the seniors. So if Ms. Breaker or Ms. Bierman call me and say, hey, I'm having a problem with a senior, you best believe I will get in contact with you. I'm gonna call mom, dad, grandma, aunt, a cousin down the street, somebody to get in contact with you. Ask the past seniors that already left. They'll tell you, no, he doesn't give up. They send in the big dog, and I'm the big dog.
And so, seniors, I pulled up the Granville Central High School webpage. We are posting a lot of information here to try to keep you abreast. Our news flash. This is information about senior portraits. And so it is important, our word of the week, that you are visiting our website daily. Mrs. Breaker talked about how to compose an email. There is a video here called Staying Connected. Check it out. That video will demonstrate for you how you should compose an email, which is very important. The last part of our session for today, which we did not tell you that we were doing this, and so I'm excited that you all showed up today. We are going to talk a little bit about something that I know all of you are very interested in. Mrs. Long works to make sure that you receive the information that you need from Herff Jones. Herff Jones is the company that we work with for you to order your cap and gown materials. And so we're going to take the last part of our session to play a presentation for you from Herff Jones so that you can start preparing to order your cap and gown, which is necessary for graduation in June.
Good afternoon. It's video message finds everyone safe and healthy. Seniors, my goal over the next 9 minutes is to walk you through the ordering process for graduation supplies and your cap and gown. Shown here in slide 1 is the ordering packet content, senior products brochure, the Herb Jones order form, and then some pre-printed materials from my office to assist you in placing this order. But before we jump in, I wanted to share that your feedback is important. Feedback from your parents or
Are you
guardians.
presenting?
You
The
can't see
success
it?
of my
Okay,
business.
hold on.
No.
All right. Hold on. Not that screen. Okay. I'll rewind it back. All right, Mr. Wiley, can we see it now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It's Chris with Herb Jones, and I hope this video message finds everyone safe and healthy. Seniors, my goal over the next 9 minutes is to walk you through the ordering process for graduation supplies and your cap and gown. Shown here in slide 1 is the ordering packet content, senior products brochure, the Herb Jones order form, and then some pre-printed materials from my office to assist you in placing this order. But before we jump in, I wanted to share that your feedback is important. Feedback from your parents or guardians is important. The success of my business depends on it, so I do take it very seriously, and I make the adjustments or improvements as needed. I've heard in the past that the ordering process can be too complicated, too confusing, too many forms, senior year is too expensive. There's a lot going on here, Chris. I'm afraid I may have missed something. Can you please just make this process easier? Well, seniors, I've done just that. I've taken an admittedly complicated ordering process and reduced it to one single sheet of paper. I call it One Stop. One Stop is the solution to the issues and concerns, and most importantly, is a safety net to you, the senior. I want to make sure that you're in fine shape as we approach graduation ceremony in the spring. I've done all the homework for you. One Stop is foolproof. The package has all the essentials and plenty of excitement for you, the senior. That's what's most important, right? Senior year only happens once, and I want you to enjoy your senior year just as much as I did mine. Let's take a closer look at what's involved in One Stop. Seniors, I'm going to give you a heads up. Mom and Dad are going to want to do a little bragging on you come springtime, so let's let them do that. 25 custom school announcements and a box of name cards. Now they can share your exciting news with friends and family. Of course, One Stop wouldn't be a complete package if I didn't include your cap and gown and tassel, so it's in there. I also wanted to add some fun. Senior tassel frame. Seniors, you'll notice there's a spot for you to add your senior picture, so now you can join siblings on the mantle there at home. How about some senior swag? I decided to add the In the Bag special this year. The In the Bag special is going to include the hoodie, your t-shirt, joggers or leggings, senior tumbler, spinner keychain, senior lanyard, and the car decal. And that's a lot of stuff, so I decided to add the senior sports bag free to put it all in. So seniors, you might be wondering, how do you order One Stop? Well, the first step is you're going to grab the Herb Jones order form and complete section 1. Pretty simplistic. What school do you go to, and what is your name? And for clarity reasons, we need please your email, your cell phone number, mom or dad's email and their cell phone number, and your street address. And there in yellow is where it gets important. So please be sure and diligent to complete all of section 1. So you'll notice there in yellow, we're going to ask for your measurements regarding your cap and gown, so your height, your weight, and your cap size. So you complete section 1 in green, we're off to a really good start. So now we're going to transition from the green to the blue. So in this case, we're going to order One Stop. So in that yellow square, you're going to list the number 1 and then find the orange flyer. So you're going to complete the green section of the Herb Jones order form, include the One Stop orange flyer in your mailing, throw in a $60 deposit, and I'll take care of the rest. But seniors, let's get back to that In the Bag special. Hoodie, t-shirt, joggers or leggings, spinner keychain, the lanyard, the water bottle, car decal, and the bag to put it all in. But seniors, I know that you need incentives, so I'm going to make you a deal. If you place your order for One Stop before the deadline, I will bag and tag and deliver your in the bag special to you. We are planning a special on-campus delivery event. Get this done so you too can be part of the celebration. I'm excited to also share with you that we've decided to add to the senior lineup this year. So you see featured in this slide, the Gret Life water bottle, performance socks, tie-dye t-shirt, Raglan t-shirt. This year we're going to offer both a proud parent and proud grandparent t-shirt, long sleeve striped grad season 2021 jersey, student edition soft pullover. Last year's success story was the full zip up wind jacket, beanie cap, and I'm really excited about this year's 2021 performance hoodie. Any one of these items could be added to your one-stop package. Every one of these items is also listed on the Herb Jones order form by line item. If you have questions how you're going to add this to your order, please reach out to my sales team. We're more than happy to assist you. Let's talk about class rings. Friends, class rings tell stories, and every one of us has a story to tell. I'm proud to share with you that Herb Jones has been manufacturing class rings for over 100 years. Tons of different styles, hundreds of different options for you to choose from. Let's get this done. You'll see that this is listed as package number 2 on the Herb Jones order form. This, similar to One Stop, has an additional flyer that needs to be completed when placing this order. So friends, I want to be transparent. Ordering the ring package can be a little intimidating. So if you would feel better about calling my office for a professional consultation, please do so. Again, my team is here to help. The One Stop and the ring package are right popular packages ordered by most, but some of us do have to transition a little bit away from One Stop to perhaps a package that has a little bit less content. So I'm going to ask you to please then find the green flyer. This flyer has additional packages that have less content and a lower price tag. You'll just make a selection from the green flyer, transition it to the Herb Jones order form, mail it to my office, and I'll take care of the rest. Friends, we are living in this virtual space, and I want you to know if you prefer to place your order for graduation supplies and class ring online, you have an opportunity to do that. The website is www.highschool.herbjones.com. It is convenient because it's open to you and your family 24 hours a day. So again, if you would prefer to place your order from the comforts of your own home, I understand. Again, www.highschool.herbjones.com. I do understand there's probably additional questions. So friends, this is my contact information, physical address. So if you'd like to come see us in person in Burlington, we'd love to have you. 1031 Chapel Hill Road. Maybe you want to reach out through the email, no problem, cyzorek@herbjones.com. And some of us prefer phone discussion with questions and answers, 336-228-7770. Friends, thank you for your 9 minutes this afternoon. Please continue to be safe and healthy, and I look forward to our next visit. Thanks so much.
It's an opportunity for you to start thinking about your senior gear. And please be on the lookout for information that is going to be mailed to you from Herb Jones. They may also be sending you information through your email. So please look out for that. And again, he shared all of the contact information, but if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to Mrs. Long, and she will help you to navigate how you find that information. We will also continue to post up-to-date information on the website. All right, team, have I missed anything?
Ms. Allen, can I just say a few things about graduation?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I'm excited about graduation, and seniors, I just want you to know that your contact person in school for all things graduation is me. I'm Mrs. Long. I'm in the main office. You should have gotten an email from me yesterday about senior pictures. If you did not take a senior picture in August, your opportunity to take a picture will be on the 30th of September. However, you must follow all of the instructions that were in the email that I sent you, and you have to go to the Prestige Portraits website to schedule your appointment. Everyone has to have an appointment. No walk-ins will be accepted. So that's on September 30th. And now back to Herff Jones and the graduation material. It's extremely important that you order your graduation material in advance, especially your cap, gown, and tassel. Cap, gown, and tassel alone. I know you just saw a lot of information from the Herff Jones representative, things costing from $255 down to $130. However, the cap, gown, and tassel is just $43 plus tax and shipping. You have to order, that's the most important part of graduation, that you have your cap, gown, and tassel. You cannot walk, you cannot participate in the graduation without your cap, gown, and tassel. So I urge you to order your cap, gown, and tassel right away. And you can order all of the other stuff, but the cap, gown, and tassel is most important. Now, if you are a student that picks up packets, we have order packets. Everything that was presented in that presentation, I have right here. You can order your cap, gown, and tassel and all those other things, and a class ring. So if you come to pick up a packet, you can, for your classes, you can also pick up a Herff Jones packet as well. If you have any questions at all about graduation material, feel free to email me. My email address, you can go in, is long, LONGV, like victory.
And please let whoever is greeting you at the door, if you come to pick up a packet, know that you also need that graduation information. It's not going to automatically be put into your packet unless you tell us you need it.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else, team?
Just, I'm just so proud of them. This
Yes.
is a great class.
Yes, yes, yes.
Some of my favorite babies are sitting up in here.
That's right. They
Oh,
are.
and-
Go ahead, Mrs. Long.
Oh, just one more thing. The graduation material for cap, gown, and tassel, it's for January, June, and August graduates.
Yes.
It's important that you order early because the factory closes in December for the Christmas holidays. And after about November 15th, the price goes up.
Mhm.
The price goes up. So it's important that you order now.
Ms. Long, I might have missed this. Did you talk about early graduates?
Early graduates, January graduates must order cap, gowns, and tassel now. I will send out an email to all of the seniors, including the early graduates.
Do we have a deadline, like a hard deadline that they need to do this by?
I would say no later than October 31st.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, seniors, so you must purchase a cap, gown, and tassel, and $43 up until November. You don't want to pay more than $43. If you wait, it could be as much as $150 or more in the spring. So we want to go ahead and get the cap and gown for the lowest price that is available, and that is $43 at this time. All right, anything else, team? All right, we are so proud of you. Thank you for being the leaders of Granville Central High School. Thank you for showing up today. That is all part of being a leader, is showing up. And so we do appreciate you being here. We look forward to talking with you soon. Take care and make sure that you are in class